South Korea, the U.S. and Japan held their first industry ministers meeting on Wednesday in Washington, D.C. to seek ways to tighten trilateral cooperation on supply chains and economic security. Our Park Kun-woo has the details.
Industry ministers of South Korea, the U.S. and Japan in their first trilateral meeting have agreed to strengthen their cooperation on supply chains and economic security. The meeting in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday local time was held between South Korea's Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy, Ahn Duk-geun, and his U.S. and Japanese counterparts, Gina Raimondo and Saito. This was a follow-up meeting after the leaders of the three countries decided at Camp David last August to hold these ministerial meetings. In a joint statement on Wednesday, the three ministers said their shared intent was to promote the development of critical and emerging technologies and strengthen the security and resiliency of their economies through a trilateral mechanism. Saying their top priority is to strengthen resilience of supply chains in fields such as chips and batteries, they also said they aim to promote principles on resilient and reliable supply chains that contain rules of transparency, diversification, security, and sustainability. The ministers also agreed to improve their cooperation in advanced technologies like AI and core minerals. While some experts point out that the trilateral meeting was held to ask for Korea and Japan to join export control efforts against China, one professor spoke about Korea's stance.
In terms of severity, I think the Korea may have come up with different attitudes against Japan, because even though the Korean companies have taken over major market shares in semiconductors, when it comes to semiconductor producing equipment, Korean companies are taking over very small portions in the global market, less than about the 3%.
And as part of the ministerial meeting, the top industry officials agreed to meet annually at the ministerial level, along with regular working level meetings. Park Kun-woo, Arirang News.